Hey guys, it's Shay back again for another stupid random poetry video. But as you can see by underneath my eyes, it is finals week. And finals week is the absolute fucking worst nightmare that you have ever encountered. I promise. Oh my lord. But today I'm going to be reading a poem that I call Deception. And it basically talks about how everybody's addicted to something and how today's generation seems to rely more on drugs than social constructs at all. Gonna get right to it. We all live for addiction, bleed for conviction. Tears fill eyes at the word remission. We're too highly done to even begin to stun. Our brains in endless clouds, spun from our last. What is this, you ask? This is the Prozac nation, full of contemplations and complications. So, the basis of why I wrote this poem is it seems like everybody in today's society is using drugs or a different coping mechanism to get away from their problems instead of just talking it out, really. And having this concept of a Prozac nation basically means that just everybody relies on drugs, honestly. A drug for this, a drug for that. It all relies on drugs, the whole society. If you're sick, go to the doctor, get drugs. If you want to feel good, go get drugs. If you have depression, go get drugs. But I do believe that there is a strong spiritual power in conversation, because without conversation, you wouldn't have that link in between people. And without that link, there would be no social integration. With no social integration, there would be more depression and more suicide. So when it all comes down to it, you have to focus on social constructs. Just go out there and be more social. Another thing I thought of as I was writing this is how everybody, I think, has an existential crisis. And a lot of depression is existential crisis because you're constantly confused on why you're here and what made you, if you have a purpose for existing. So, isn't that what we all ask? Is this not a depressed nation that we live in? It's only depressed because we have to question. What if we didn't have to question anymore? And if we could just talk it out with each other instead of just turning to drugs, alcohol, video games even. Maybe I need to write a video game addiction thing. That's another way of getting away from people. So in today's video, I just want to talk about the importance of social problems. So go out there and talk to some people. Okay, bye.